Check, check, 1, 2.
Perfect. So don't have to click anything?
Yeah, she's a sophomore. I don't know if she'll, yeah, she did. Could you do me a favor?
Yeah.
Trash this. And then, Mackenzie, what do you think about drinks for up here? You think it's a waste? Do you think they're coming with drinks? We put it up here. Thank you. Good afternoon. Since this is our first session of the day, just a couple of reminders. When you ask questions, if you could please name your name and identification of your organization. Press conference quotes, it's hard to say, will be transcribed and put in the media drop box. And then the locker rooms are open 30 minutes after their cooling off period has ended. So you can go back in the locker room. If you're not there and nobody's taking advantage of that, they'll probably close it. So. Oh, yeah, yeah. Also, we do have mic holders, so if you want to raise your hand with a question, we'll get a mic over to you. Feel free to go back and ask while we're doing this. Yeah, and that'll only get worse as we get further. Yeah. All right, we're joined by Kansas State head coach Jeff Mitty, student athlete Ziana Walker, and Serena Sendell. Coach, if you would open with some comments on the game, then we'll have questions.
Yeah, we expected a good, hard-fought game, and it was. I thought for us it was good to have a grinding game where things were tough to come by, and we had to raise up and make some plays. I think for us also, it was good for us to see a variety of players rise to the occasion and play well, particularly in the fourth. And, that's what it takes this time of the year. It takes multiple players making plays and a team making plays, and I thought we did that certainly in the fourth quarter today.
All right, again, please raise your hand. We'll have a microphone over to you. Questions? All right, right here, front right.
Coach Rob Collins, Fox 4 here in Kansas City.
Yeah.
Three-point range, you guys, 50%. They only made one. How big of a factor was that for you?
Yeah, well, I thought we did a good job on the three-point line. It wasn't necessarily – that's not what – they don't have a high-volume three-point shooting team, So we did have good awareness of certainly Peterson. I think the one she got was the bank, right? So, she had a tendency to do that. She banked one in yesterday. But I thought the three-point line was good, and then I thought we found just enough offense from the three-point line and timely offense. Serena got the big three in front of the bench at a time where we needed to answer a run by them, so we had some timely makes. Taryn got us off in the first half with a good start there, so good. Not normally we're a 20-25 three-point attempt, but they had a concerted effort to get to that three-point line. They did a good job at that, but we were able to get enough offense from there.
I know it's not your focus right now, but do you think you guys have done enough with today's win to be a top 16?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Yes, I think 100% the committee should know. They're not going to listen to me, but we're just going to enjoy playing in the tournament here, and you never know what's going to shake out. I think that, honestly, we're a challenge for the committee. We need to do everything we can to make it easy on them. Obviously, we're playing without the preseason player of the year. We only lost one game all year with her, but you know what? This team's won a lot of games without her. So we need to do everything we can to make it as easy, and the teams that are going to be left tomorrow are playing for a Big 12 championship, so that's our focus.
Right here, Maddie.
Coach Maddie Hartley with the Kansas City Star. JJ Quinterly has been phenomenal all season, especially as of late. And I remember last year she was a bit of a problem for you guys in the Big 12 tournament. Just kind of looking ahead super early, what's the game plan for her tomorrow?
Now, let's clarify. She's a problem for everybody, right?
Yes, of course, obviously.
I am a big J.J. Quinterly fan most of the year, okay? Not tomorrow, okay? Now, we know she's talented. We know that she's playing extremely well. I thought she was one of those 4 or 5 players that was up for MVP of the league. Thought she had that kind of a year. We'll do everything we can to keep her in front, make things hard on her. But a player like her, she's obviously talented. So it's not just going to be a one-player assignment for us. And it's been the strength of our defense that we have enough players that we can rotate. And she's certainly one that will challenge that tomorrow.
Right here.
Serena, what changed for you between the first and second half? First half you have 2 points, second half you have 19.
I'm not exactly sure. I just know credit my teammates, credit Coach Mitty kind of getting on me and saying you need to get into your teammates and let the rest work itself out. So that was my focus. It's hard to do when you're missing shots that I usually make, wide open layups and whatnot. But so for me to be able to get into my teammates and trust just the girls around me and that I'm going to start hitting shots, that was my focus.
Questions? Right here in front.
Serena, was it changing from 23 to 4? What was the jersey number thing?
Oh, I had blood on this jersey. So and it was quite a bit, so I changed, and then somehow they got it out. And then I got it back. I don't know.
Right here, right?
Serena, I know it's hard for the team to be without Yogi right now, but you've been in this position before playing in the Big 12 tournament, especially in March. What does it mean to you to be able to take on that kind of leadership role for the team?
Yeah, Yoki's a great player, and she's done a great job leading us even from the bench. But I think right now we're just having a lot of fun kind of trying to figure it out. Without her, we have a different style of basketball. When she's not on the court, we can up that pace and, get into traps like you saw today. So it's been a challenge, but I think in the long run it'll be really good for us for when she does come back. We'll have girls who can step up, and we can all lead together.
All right, all the way back on the podium.
Zaya, I don't believe we've talked to you since you got Big 12 defensive team. How'd that feel?
Yeah, I was just super excited to see just all the work I've put in and the effort I've put on defense. It's been a big focus for me, always has been. So, it's just glad to be recognized for it for sure.
And you're putting the ball in the hoop a little bit more today. How did it feel to see the shots go in?
Felt good. Just whatever I could do to help my team win. And today it was being more aggressive, getting to the basket, getting to my spot, and just making the right read at the right time.
Serena, do you feel a bit of a homecoming game whenever you have a game in KC?
A little bit, yeah. It was good to see a bunch of purple out there, and I had a 15-ish people on my pass list, so yeah, it's fun. It's fun playing in T-Mobile Center and being close to K-State and then also close to home right in the middle. It's really perfect for me.
How about those students in the stand?
I love it. Yeah, they're crazy. But in such a big arena, 11 a.m. game on a Thursday, that's exactly what us as players want, just to feel some sort of energy. So that was awesome of those guys to bring that energy today.
Oh, right over there on the podium as well.
Mackenzie Nelson, KSHB 41. Coach, this is for you. Talked with you at the beginning of the week. You said you were more focused on your own team as opposed to any team you're going to face in the tournament. What did you see from them today?
Ask that last part again.
What did you see from your team today? You were focused on how you guys were going to play as opposed to your opponents.
Yeah, I thought I saw better fight in the second half through some of the struggles that we had trouble guarding them off the bounce, and we needed to get better at that as the game went on. I thought in the fourth quarter we did a better job of that. I was pleased with the responses today coming out of timeouts. I thought we responded better today. And I'll go back to, it wasn't just one player. We had more players. You look at the balance of our offense today. I thought Amani Lester, Kennedy Taylor gave us big lifts. at the center spot. I thought Taryn Sides, we were a better team today with Taryn and Zai on the floor together. They played very well together. I liked our response.
Another early game, 11 a.m. Do you guys prefer being that first game, or would you rather play later in the day?
I mean, I don't like 11 a.m. necessarily, but that's the time we have. So, pregame meal, I'm sure they don't like pregame meal that early, but we do practice at that time.
I like it.
So, we've got an early team. They're kind of weird that way for college students. We got an early team. You say you like it?
I like 11 a.m. games.
Okay. See, I told you they're weird that way. Yeah, well, good, because that's what time we play.
All right, down here on the left, front row. Thank you.
Serena, being a senior, is there a sense of urgency today?
Coach would say no.
Why would I say
half. Are you tricking me? No. It got better as the game went on. I think we can do a lot better job. Just kind of like Coach is saying, playing with joy, and people are getting fouled, and even if it's a late call, like you got to celebrate you need to get your teammates fired up. We're kind of, I think, searching for that emotional leader, and that's not what I do great, but I want to do a better job of it. I think that can bring a sense of urgency to your team. And then once someone gets going, I think we all feed off each other. But we need to get that going earlier tomorrow, and I think we'll be able to do that.
Yeah, and speaking of tomorrow, I mean, you got this big win today, and then you come back tomorrow. What's the mindset tomorrow?
Yeah, I mean, quick turnaround, but that's this time of year. It's fun basketball. Mindset, I don't know. We just want to survive and advance at this point in the year, but know that we have a really good opponent. West Virginia team that they have a lot of girls that I've seen now for a few years. So we have a good idea of what they're going to bring to the table, and we just need to go out and execute, take care of the ball.
All right, right-hand side aisle. There you go.
Serena just mentioned playing with joy and celebrating. For any of you, really, how important what was it to have that kind of mindset coming into this game with just how the regular season ended?
Yeah, I think, right after that last game, we said, okay, it's a new season. Everyone is 0-0, so anybody can come in and take any game. So, yeah, just knowing that each game could be your last, hopefully not, but you need to have that mindset every possession, every play. And just enjoy the little moments and celebrate them, because they could end up being a big deal at the end.
Time for one more. No takers? All right, thank you so much.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Mackenzie, we're good. Yeah. All right. Yeah. I know. So you may want to ask a question if nobody. All right, we're joined by UCF head coach Satia Messer and student athlete Emily Rodriguez. Coach, if you could start with a few comments.
You know, when you're building a program, you're looking to make small progress. We were pleased with yesterday having an opportunity to win in advance. Today we fell short, but we beat we lost to a great Kansas State team when we felt like it was a great environment. I'm happy that the Big 12 and what we did in marketing to get a good crowd here. And very great. So thank you guys and all that you do. It was a great crowd to play in front of at 11 a.m. Screaming kids, getting out of school. And I felt like my kids competed. I think we got it within 5 in the third quarter. And in front of really a home crowd with Kansas State.
All right, questions?
Yes.
Mackenzie.
Hi, Coach. With Emily being only a freshman, how excited are you for the future of this program and the way that it's going to build going into next year?
I am super proud of Emily. I was just walking with her and telling her how proud I am. I think if we have her healthy the entire season, she's the freshman of the year in the Big 12. You know, and I know our games could be differently for us. If we would have had her the entire season due to injuries, we didn't. But I'm super happy to build this program around her. We're going to work our tails off. We're going to get in this transfer portal and, you know, try to make a difference and get in the top 5 in the Big 12. That's our goal.
And then, Emily, for you, how has UCF helped grow your game? How has Coach Satia helped grow your game? And what are you excited to improve on as you look to next season and look to potentially the rest of the postseason?
Yeah, it's been, like Coach said, it's been a season ups and downs. My injury kept me out of the game for a very long time. But I'm excited for next year. I think it's gonna be great. We're gonna keep working and getting better. Coach, she always wanna me to get better. So I'm really excited to play for her.
Do we have any other questions? All right, thank you so much.
Thank you, guys. And again, thank you for all you do.